These garbagers, these frequent visitors who would come to the store to threaten, and upon my attempt to get rid of them, as I mentioned, when ordering my wife that it's time to let these people stay away from us, they have come up sooner than not with idea. My wife would come up with the idea one day how she has to have the friends in order to talk with somebody. That it was a simple necessity for her to have somebody to talk to. And I was the evil of all the evil. I who have protected her from gangs. Now I happen to be evil of all the evils who was trying to even keep her away from her friends, according to her. This very garbagers, as you watch, before the knot, would come to the store. They had their new younger generations and start to threaten me how I must treat her better, or I should say improve myself and treat her nicely, and I don't know what else. Basically make me feel like, you know, like I haven't felt ever before. Make me feel like garbage. Make me literally feel like creating self-guilt in me for things I haven't even done. I mean, not only was I very, very, very outstanding and nice person, European, who was doing his best to accommodate these criminals and protect her from anything bad that can happen, accompanying her with 7 days per week with her, go with her everywhere, all the time next to her, just as a thank you for helping me out to stay away from those communist Slavs. No, that was not enough. The United States of America system wanted to literally see me dead at all costs. And what they wanted to do is they want to build up against me the self-guilt, and in depression, which I was, in agony, they wanted to build more and more crisis. In other words, they wanted to see me psychologically dead at all costs. And in continuation, as we go now, you will learn per how and why.
As we move along, you're about to learn about who and what was my ex-wife more than anything else, despite what she was trying to portray herself, or as a victim in every situation, someone who is always hurt, and injustice is taking place against her. That what our relation was. Our relation was for everything you would want to do, and you did with good intention, with good thing that you have done. Everything was not according to her. She was extremely bothered, disturbed. She had really acted, you know, it was acting as instructed per United States of America government, and which information was frequently relayed to her through to these people who have paid visitations to the store, or according to her, what were her friends. As I mentioned, people who have threatened me severely, and about which we will talk then in continuation. But foremost, let's look at the person who portrayed herself to be a victim of abuse, a poor person who would really, who have so enormously suffered in our relationship. So let's look.
You should to me. Like,
This is the one. Teresita, ¿qué quieres? A ver.
¿Dónde está la botella otra?
¿La botella de qué?
De licor este del otro, ¿dónde estaba? Dame pa. No, pero él es tu macho. Dame la botella, please. Dame la botella. Dame la botella.
The botella is here.
¿Dónde está la botella? Dame la botella, pa. Dame la
I didn't take nothing from you. What is the matter? Leave me alone.
Dice la botella.
La botella is over
No,
there.
esa no es, pa.
Esta es la botella here. ¿Qué más? Allá tienes, allá está botella. Mire. Allá es la botella adentro.
Ahí no está.
Estás borracha, Teresa, ya. ¿Por qué? Why are you trying to attack me physically, man? She attacked me physically, Ligua, you saw that. I didn't do nothing, Ligua. She has a botella, the whiskey, she's got it right here somewhere. You're very violent, Teresa. Unbelievable. I'm glad I got you right on the camera now. You didn't hide that someplace, something? You sure you didn't put here inside or something?
I just want to stop little here and talk about, before continuing further, about this gangster or international mob of so-called new governments, humanists, due to which, or I should say, among which doctors and politicians were involved, professors and doctors, as they have exclaimed to monitor my case. Basically, were the same criminals. Now, if you look back, the same type of criminals as in what was post-war Yugoslavia, or what is now known as Slovenia. The criminals which have basically instructed teachers upon what teachers have instructed kids to exercise violence against me, so they were able to record and write themselves remarks such as, like in military, for instance, that I was a withdrawn person, a reserved person, loner, and the same thing was pretty much in high school and grammar schools. It was of course per violence that was conducted against me, the physical violence and humiliation such as scorn, ostracizing, that my natural, which is no different than from any other human being that is normal, my natural immune system would require to simply withdraw myself and pull myself away from groups that were basically violent, groups that were humiliating, scorning as soon as you would approach to them. That is completely normal. Yeah? What is really abnormal is, in this case, that people who claim to be doctors, professors, recognized people who claim to have some kind of a reputation, something, are actually people who conduct those types of government acts of crime against small people like myself, in order to accomplish per government the desired results, which are mass killings, mass shootings, violence, then, as they have expressed, like I have described in the past, incite violence in one, and about which you will learn in continuation to what type of degree these people were willing to, what they have done in continuation against me in order to accomplish and prove their thesis, their ideas.